Hello! Welcome back to Speeling's 5-Minute Build School. This week we're working on variations of trees, meaning trees that are growing in strange places, windy places, palm trees, and tree ferns, along with dead trees and branches. Trees growing in strange places include trees that have grown over a large rock, or trees that are growing out of cliffs. The idea behind these kinds of trees is that the tree had to anchor to some pretty awkward places, and this means that the roots had to travel quite a ways before being able to properly sink into the ground. Trees on cliffs will sometimes have to grow quite a ways away from the cliff's edge to try and escape an overhang, or sometimes even grow downward to try and get better light. Twin trunk trees can be created in a few ways, but the end result is always the same. Two trees in one place. The two trees will grow apart fairly quickly, so that they end up with room to grow. One trunk will eventually get less nutrients and grow less, creating one larger trunk and one smaller trunk. Dead branches and trees can be caused by multiple things, most notably age, disease, and lightning. An easy way to create a dead tree is to make them with a lighter colour block in the surrounding trees to indicate that there is little to no bark. However, I will be doing a much more in-depth video on detailing your tree at a later date that will cover this. Palms and tree ferns are mostly tall and thin, with some exceptions. But these are the kind of ones I'm talking about today. They grow up and occasionally curve at an extreme angle, depending on the species. They will grow large leaves at the tops of their trunks, and sometimes produce fruit, like coconuts. Winded trees aren't always a good mix. If the wind gets too strong, too quickly, the tree will fall over. Depending on the tree's age and the strength of its trunk, it might snap near its root cluster, or be torn from the ground entirely. A weaker wind over a longer time, however, will shape the tree's form by pushing it in the direction of the prevailing wind, creating a tree whose shape is pushed and twisted. If it is a lighter breeze, then the tree will not be changed as much. A constant gale, however, will force the tree to be shorter and have a wing-like structure to stop itself from being torn out. And finally, we have a tree that covers nearly everything we learned. If you want, take a moment to look at it and see if you can't figure out what aspects and ideas went into it. I'd love to hear your ideas in the comments below. And if there are any parts of the tree you want me to focus on, let me know, and it'll help me help you. Have fun building, and I'll see you next time. Bye!